Why, hello there everyone, I'm the Kumo Sensei, and welcome back to another vlog. And this one is just me working with my Tarantula stuff, and this is going to be a bit of the topic, but for now, I would really like to talk about why I haven't been uploading much of anything, and basically it kind of has to do with life. So, allow me to explain. So my last vlog was my birthday vlog, but a lot of things happened unexpectedly after my birthday. So the week after that, I've basically got caught up with some work troubles, and it basically pushed my vlog back a week or so. Then the week after that, my car got hit up front. It wasn't so bad, but it got dented a little bit. So basically I had to deal with insurance problems behind the scenes. And this one was kind of a pain in the neck. The accident itself wasn't as bad, but the time and the process to get through the papers in my insurance and through the other person's insurance was very time consuming. So that ate up essentially that entire week. Then the week after that, basically a friend's aunt passed. And the individual who passed was also a friend of mine. I don't want to say we were very close friends, but we were casual friends. So basically that was last week. So this week I've basically locked in because after the funeral, it really helped with basically focusing on the future and focusing on locking in and creating something better for myself. So I'm basically back in focus now, and I'm glad to say that I'm doing much better. So thank you everyone for waiting. And please understand, my situation was really unexpected when it comes to these events, but that's really how life goes. It throws a lot of curveballs, but really we just have to pick it up and keep it moving forward. So now let's actually talk about this Tarantula stuff and basically what I'm going to be doing now. So I'm actually going to be focusing on locking in, on basically realizing my Tarantula dream. Basically, my Tarantula dream already came true, but I want it to be fully realized, because while dreams do come true, there is a difference between achieving a dream and fully realizing it. So my goal now is to save up that money that I've been saving and get a place where I can do my Tarantula work and live there. Basically, a place to call a Tarantula farm or a Tarantula facility, and basically just keep going straight forward. And then what I want to do is that after some time, I'm going to start investing and start doing other business ventures. As to what it is, I wouldn't really know, but during that process, I would like to start teaching other Tarantula breeders, and in the process, focus on doing some voice acting on the side, and basically try to step back from stage acting or possibly retire. So it could be the end of stage acting, but I think it would be for the better, because sometimes you have to let go of one vine to swing to the next. As for dating, I don't really know about dating, honestly. I'm just gonna live life, and if somebody comes along the way, that would be great. If not, then I'm just gonna continue to lock in and focus on myself, because at this point, I can take it or leave it, because after grieving, I think after the grieving, I learned that sometimes the people that passed, they don't want to look at you as like a crybaby or a weakling. So, when I think of it that way, like, you gotta stay strong, So that's what I'm gonna do. And trust me, everybody, I'm fine. Really. But this time, I'm really gonna lock in. So, what I mean by that is, uploading wise, I don't really know how it's gonna be affecting my channel. I could still be uploading quite a bit, maybe not. It's really up in the air. As for live streaming, I'm gonna cut back on it quite a bit. Maybe all of it, because this time I'm just gonna lock in. Like, dead serious lock in on focusing on that dream. And it maybe I'll live stream every now and then, just to say hello and to catch you guys up. So a lot of people may be asking what am I doing with myself, my life, and things like that. So I've been working as an adult, like everyone else now, your typical 9 to 5, and really just trying to get my dreams together. I don't want to just work my life and just kind of die like a normal person. You only live once in this entire lifetime, so use it wisely on the things you want to do and don't waste it. And that's what I'm trying to do now, because I realize that with this one life I have, I really gotta try to utilize it. And yes, I will try to take breaks every now and then, even though it seems quite impossible as of now, but I will try my best to take breaks. But man, you have to understand, I am the type of person that can live with multiple failures, but I cannot live with what ifs, because that is my driving factor in life. I know what debt is like, I know what going broke is like, I literally know what financial insecurity is like, and trust me, one of my girlfriends literally dumped me because I was in debt, like really bad debt. So I already know what failure is like, but failure is something that happens to everyone at some point, but staying down there is really a choice. So for me, the choice I make is to keep going forward. If you want to change in your life, you have to make choices. For choices you don't take, the possibilities never happen. What you don't change is what you choose to keep. So if you're not satisfied with where you are now, and if you're not doing anything about it, it's literally your choice. For me personally, I don't really have much like most people, but the one thing I do have is a choice to keep moving forward rather than to stay back, or rather than to just sit there being scared and not do anything with my life. And please understand, I'm not trying to talk down on anyone, saying they can't do this or that. All I'm saying is that this is the choice I choose to take, and the path that I'm going to take. There is going to be a lot of failures, for sure. And I don't really mind it at this point, because when you're at the very bottom, you really can't go any lower than to go up. And trust me, I do not come from money, I don't come from, anything special. I really just have myself, and I really just work hard to what I have now. Some people might say I'm talented, but in reality, I just started young, or started early, and I really just kind of grinded it out to where I am now. I'm not talented or anyone special. It's just the fact that I was more consistent and was willing to basically stay through the suffering, It was literally preparing for itself, honestly. Training during times of peace will make you sweat and bleed less during the times of war. So, I was very lucky to start young, and basically started as early as I could, honestly. But even if I do start now, as long as I stay consistent, and as long as I keep going forward, I'm sure something will work out. Am I afraid? You're always going to be afraid, I'm afraid. And that's kind of a tongue twister, but just kind of the truth. You're just always going to be afraid. But you shouldn't let being afraid being the stopping factor of making choices. Honestly, if I'm being honest, there are times I have no idea what I'm doing, and you just kind of have to learn as you go. And just kind of embrace the mistakes, the failures, and whatever comes with it. But that's kind of the beautiful thing though. You don't know what to expect, and I know that for some people it scares them, but for me personally, I really couldn't care less. It's free EXP for life. This game of life is one that you're going to lose a lot. But for me personally though, I'm just gonna keep on going. I'm going to be working a lot more now, everyone. I'm going to be grinding a lot more and basically focusing on myself. And this is what is going to go behind the scenes. So I'm not going to vlog everything, but I really will appreciate it if everyone just at least understands where I'm coming from now. I'm not going to waste this life, is what I'm saying. This time, I'm truly going to live it. Rest in peace to my friend, and to everyone who's grieving. I hope they get better soon. And even through all of the stuff I went through this month after my birthday, which was not so great, I will keep going forward. Thank you.